That's my impersonation of Adam Hattan, Hattan from YouTube. He's from the UK and he does Disney vlogs, and he's a pretty funny guy to watch. If you haven't looked him up, he makes us laugh. We watch all of his videos, so there you go, my impersonation.
Yeah, I actually just went onto Adam's website yesterday and saw that in his online store, he has some morning pins, and I definitely think I might be having to purchase one of them. They're like, you know, pins you wear, not that you write with.
Oh.
It's Mother's Day weekend, so this is my first Mother's Day without my mom here, but we're taking a walk right now.
Yeah, it's like 7 in the morning. And we're out walking. It's cool, it's quiet.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful, there's trees in the way, so we're walking in the grass.
Yes, and let's see, as soon as we're done walking, we're gonna go home and eat some breakfast, and then we're gonna go to Malone's nursery. It's a succulent nursery where I get my succulents from with my dad, but Ray's never been there.
Never been there.
We're gonna show you guys a little bit of Malone's, and we're gonna...
Yeah, and we're going to buy a present for my mom for Mother's Day tomorrow, so we'll be sure to link their information below in the description box so you can check them out if you're interested in getting into succulents.
And my glasses are super fogging up right now, but yeah.
Oh, hey, here's something. I shaved this morning. I look like a wildebeest when I woke up, but now I look like a baby who's aged 50 years in a short period of time.
Well, he looks good. I do not like clean-shaven individuals, but I love Ray because I'm.
Well, she's married to me, so it doesn't matter what she likes. This is it, baby.
Yes, that's what it is. So yeah. So anyway, going back to Malone's, we are going to actually pick out the succulents that we were putting together, and then after we're done with that, we'll eat lunch. Ray will go to church.
I gotta go play drums today or this weekend, and I gotta be there around 2 to sound check and rehearse. It's only 3 songs, so it's a pretty easy, low-key weekend, and I know the songs, which are great. So, something else that's going on in our lives is school just finished up for us for the semester. What?
Yeah!
So, I finished up my 4 classes, straight A's, 4.0, while working full-time like a boss. I'm brilliant.
He did pretty amazing, and then I finished up my 2 classes, all A's, while working part-time. Woo!
However, props to Katie here, because taking language and like translating classes, that's difficult. Like, mine's all in English, and it's some high-level stuff, but it's nothing like doing a language and taking it from English to Japanese. So, and I've got summer classes like I always have. I take summer classes because they're easier. Not easier in content, I mean easier, like I go for a month, and that's 3 credit hours, which is awesome, instead of going for 4 months. So I've got 2 classes, I'll get my master's degree at the end of the summer, and I'll walk in the December graduation. So I'll have my master's, but by that time, I'll already be a semester into my PhD program, so it's gonna be a busy year.
So Ray, I have to just say he's phenomenal. Not only is he, you know, finishing up his master's, a full-time middle school teacher that, you know, is really creative. Now he's getting his PhD starting in the fall, which is crazy. And he is also a phenomenal drummer. So I definitely want to do a little plug here. Personal plug. Ray didn't know I was going to do this, but definitely check out his YouTube channel, Worship Drums. Oh yeah, and we almost forgot to tell you! We're going to Disney! We actually did tell you another video, but...
I mean, that video has like 5 views, so if you're not one of those 5 viewers, you don't know it, but we know it.
Well, anyway, we are going to Disney with my dad. I guess we're not just going to Disney, we're going to Florida in general.
The state.
Orlando, the city.
So we're gonna make stops at NASA, which we went to last year for the first time, and we loved it. Also, if you've ever been to NASA, in Titusville, there's a pizza place called Valentino's. It's in this little strip mall shopping center thing, and it's like a hole in the wall.
It looks like you could die there.
Yeah, it looks like you might die, but the pizza is amazing. We went twice last year. It was so good. They have wonderful salads, garlic knots. The pizza's phenomenal. So if you're down in that area, check out Valentino's. Their Google reviews are all right.
Yeah, absolutely. I would second that for sure. Their Greek salads are phenomenal too if you're a salad person. Loved them. And my dad hasn't been to NASA since like the 70s, so it's definitely going to be a great experience to take him back so he can see all the upgrades. And then again, we are doing 4 of the Disney parks, so we are going to in order Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, Epcot, and Animal Kingdom.
Yes, and I have not been to Animal Kingdom in a decade maybe?
Yeah, since 2007. He went one time with my mom and my dad and me.
I don't remember much about it, but I'm excited. And I've never been to Hollywood Studios, which, you know, I'm excited about the shows there more than the rides, but it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, Ray is not a huge ride person.
But can I explain why though?
Yeah, explain why.
I get like motion sick, but more than that, I feel trapped when I'm like locked into a ride, like when that bar comes down like over your legs or over your shoulders and I can't get out. I literally start freaking out, and I just don't like rides that much. But the Disney rides are fine as long as I'm not locked into like a roller coaster type harness. All right, so I'm making a scrambled egg sandwich for breakfast. So I've got some Duke's mayonnaise, and what I do is I put it on this bread here. And what I eventually do is I put it face down in the skillet once it gets hot. And what this does, believe it or not, the mayonnaise creates a beautiful, crisp, golden brown outside edge for the bread. I then throw some cheddar cheese in with the scrambled eggs and mix that with the onion, and it's got just the right crunch and flavor that I'm looking for. This is the finished product. As you can see, the eggs are beautiful as they're mixed with cheese and onions, and also look at this bread. I put extra mayonnaise on it just to add some, but it's pretty cool looking.
This is one of my favorite indoor plants, our Venus flytrap. Right now, it has several different traps on it, which is awesome. Absolutely love it. If you're looking for a fun indoor plant, I would strongly suggest considering a Venus flytrap. I'm eating my breakfast now in my favorite room in the house, our sunroom. It's just so peaceful and cozy in here with all of our plants. Oh my goodness, I just love it so very much. And I just purchased some new chairs that were on sale. So this is a closer up view of the blue chairs that I purchased. They are actually a plastic type of material, but I really just love them. So Ray and Music decided to join me out in the sunroom. Music has been barking a lot this morning out in the yard, but she decided to come and take a little rest break. What you up to, Music? What are you doing?
Sending an email to a parent. So we're heading off to Malone's nursery.
My dad found this amazing pot with these beautiful ridges on it, and this is actually what I'm going to
Sorry, I tried to warn you. Okay.
and this is what I'm actually going to use to put the succulents for Ray's mom's Mother's Day present in. So it's really cool. While we're driving, I'll go ahead and just let you know that after we ate breakfast, Ray's mom came and visited with us for a short little bit, and then of course my dad stopped by to drop off that awesome bowl that he found. So it was great to see both of our parents today, this morning. It was kind of a nice little surprise. Malone's is just one of my favorite shops to go to. I love picking out succulents and designing plants. So shortly I'm going to show you what I purchased, and then later on I'll show you what I ended up putting together in the pots. These are the succulents that I ended up purchasing, so I can't wait to show you how I end up putting them in pots. Okay, so I'm now at my dad's house. I'm gonna go in and say hello to him, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started on replanting the rosemary that I have that I mentioned earlier, as well as go ahead and do the succulent pots. Okay, so here are the finished products of each pot I planted today. I chose this super fun succulent to go in the spaceship Earth, which I love. I had a couple extra succulents, so I put them in this planter, my Japanese bowl that I showed a couple of episodes back. And I just decided to toss in a lucky owl and a lucky cat that I got at the Japan Pavilion at Epcot, so I think that they definitely fill that in. I had a spare bowl, so I decided to organize it as such. I really like how this turned out. And then for Mother's Day, of course, here is exactly what I designed for my mother-in-law. So I'm really pleased with everything that I put together today. Music gets excited about any kind of treat bone, so I'm definitely going to be giving this to her now. She's been a good girl. She's been inside. It's very hot outside, probably around 90 or higher here in Charlotte. Probably 90, but it's hot to me. It feels hotter. Here's music. Yeah, Bone. Hey, sit. Music, can you sit for me? Sit for... Okay, come on. Come on. Let's go in here. Come on, Easy. Come on, you're being such a good girl. Okay. Sit. Good girl. You got your bone? Good girl. Y'all, this is my reality right now at 3:41 in the afternoon on Saturday. So the kitchen is finally clean for this weekend. I can finally relax. Well, now I've got to vacuum the rest of the house, but otherwise I feel great. Looks pretty amazing. I love a clean kitchen. On Mother's Day, I celebrate being this girl's mom. This is my 6-year-old baby. Music is pretty awesome. I don't think she got me anything for Mother's Day, but her sweet love is quite enough. Question for thought as I am listening to Aladdin on my Disney Pandora. Do we know why Aladdin never got a job even though he was over 16 years old? It is 6:46 in the evening. Ray is still not home, but that's because he's drumming right now. Music, I thought she might want in, but she's still laying out there. So yeah, we're just waiting on Ray to get home, and then I think we might get some food out to eat. I was gonna have us eat in, but it's been a little bit more of an emotional day than I thought. Missing my mom with Mother's Day being here and such. So I think we might eat out tonight. But anyway, okay, that's probably music. Oh, well, she's either barking at me or she's barking at somebody.
I'm tired. It's 7:08. Just got home from church. Yeah, I'm tired. We had practice at 2 o'clock, and we do a technical run through at 3:15, 3:30, and then one service tonight at 5:30. So it's been a day. My hands are kind of sore from drumming, but the service was great, and we'll do 2 more tomorrow. So time to get some dinner now.
Sunday morning, and music has already been outside for a little, very short time. I think she realizes that today's going to be another hot day in the 90s in Charlotte. And plus she's a little blue because her daddy's already gone to play at church this morning. We always miss him, but he's a phenomenal drummer, so it's a good thing. Good morning! After I've already shown you music, I decided to go ahead and say hello myself. Ray has already, of course, as I mentioned, gone to church, so he'll be gone until a little after 12. They have 2 services that he plays, and the second one starts at 11:15, so he has to play till the end of that. So yeah, and it's about 20-25 minutes away, so it might be closer to 1. I am also getting ready to start making homemade bread because we are having a Mother's Day lunch at my grandparents' house with my dad, aunts, uncles, cousins. So that's gonna be super fun. I'm gonna make my homemade bread recipe that we showed you in our house tour and homemade bread vlog. After we make the bread, after we go, well, Ray's not probably gonna be able to go because he won't go home till close to 1 o'clock, like I said. But after I go to the Mother's Day lunch at my grandparents' house, this evening about 6 o'clock, we're going to be going to Ray's sister's house to celebrate Mother's Day with her and Ray's mom. So that'll be super exciting. If I don't have lemons to put in my water bottle, I opt for 1 or 2 tablespoons of Bragg apple cider vinegar, and it just gives a great flavor and a little energy boosting for sure. So definitely, if you're out of lemons or whatever you typically use, try some apple cider vinegar. It's pretty awesome. The things you find on your floor when your large dog comes in really dirty from outside in the backyard. Yes, thankfully this is not poop, but I don't know what the legit name of it is. We call it a gumball. Okay, so I haven't checked in a while today, but I went to my grandparents' house to celebrate Mother's Day. We had a wonderful potato and salad bar designed by my dad and aunt. I made some homemade bread, of course, that I mentioned. And then my dad made a wonderful blackberry cobbler. It was great, just relaxing. And then I came home and Ray and I watched a little bit of Blair Lamb and took a nap. Music laid on the bed with us. It was just perfect. However, when I take a nap, I get really grumpy, so waking up from it was kind of difficult. But right now I am riding in the car with Ray and my amazing mother-in-law Paulette. I'm gonna flip the camera around to show them to you guys so they can say hey.
Hey.
And this is my amazing mother-in-law Paulette.
Hey y'all.
So as you see, they're just so adorable riding in the front together. Where are we going, y'all?
To my sister's house for dinner.
Here comes music inside. Let's see if she'll come in with us. Yeah, here she comes. Hey, music. Well, we had a great evening tonight with Ray's sister, our brother-in-law, niece, nephew, and Ray's mom, Paulette. We had a great dinner of chicken, mashed potatoes, butternut squash, Brussels sprouts and rolls, followed by some carrot cake. So it's definitely a delicious dinner. We had a great time together, but we are both exhausted from this weekend that you've experienced with us. So yeah, we're gonna sign off from here, but we truly appreciate you taking the time to watch if you've made it this far. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do so. We definitely want to be able to share more great things with you.